Alameen. So as Adnan Bhai mentioned, look, Burahine Ahmadiyya is the start of the, you can say it is the starting point of the career of Mirza Ghulam Qadyani. And till today, whenever you talk to Ahmadi, this is their starting point. That how Mirza Ghulam Qadyani produced something, which was irrefutable, and he refuted all the false religions. He destroyed Christianity with that book. He destroyed this and that. Before we move any further, obviously the Murabbis and the Ahmadis are listening. Can we request you that please bring to us just one single argument from the entire 4 or 5 volumes of Burahini Ahmadiyya, which you can say, oh, this is awesome, or it has refuted Christianity or Hinduism or any religion. So what they say at the end, oh, Dr. Israr Ahmad was praising Mirza Ghulam Qadyani. Oh, this Muslim scholar said Mirza Ghulam Qadyani was debating. Guys, Mirza Ghulam Qadyani's his own son, Mirza Bashir Ahmad MA, is on record. It is printed. He said that his father had 4 debates in his entire career. One with a Christian, one with a Hindu, and 2 with the Muslims. And we all know the ending of the debate with the Christian. I mean, Mirza's own relative, his close relative, became Christian. The person who was a secretary of the debate from Mirza Ghulam Qadyani's side, Yusuf Pathan, he became Christian. And guess what, Adnan Bhai? The person who nominated Mirza Ghulam Qadyani, who approached Mirza Ghulam Qadyani from Jindiala, this was the place where the debate happened, he became Christian. I mean, if this is not good enough to tell a common person with a common sense that what was the ending of the debate. And then after that, as usual, Mirza said that he will die in 15 months. And he did not die.
Imtiaz bhai, I'm a very humble, a very limited person. I've been debating Christians for the last 20 years. I'm a very humble. I'm still learning. I have a long way to go. There is a lot to learn. There's a lot to study. I'm a student. I'm a very humble student. I've been debating for the last 20 years. Not once in my entire life, in the last 20 years, I heard that after one of my debates, someone became Christian.
Subhanallah.
We have news to the contrary. We know about people who accepted Islam. But I am only a humble servant, a very, very, unlearned person. I have a lot to go. I have a lot to learn, a long way to go. But Mirza was a prophet. He was supposed to be a prophet of God, okay? Or if not prophet of God yet, because he hasn't claimed it yet, but he was Masih. He was Mahdi. He was Mujaddid. He was all these things. And he has one major debate and he loses his own people, his own followers who went to that debate to support him. They become Christian. Now,
Adnan Bhai, according to Mirza Ghulam Qadyani's own claim and according to Jamaat's position, he was Mamur Minallah at that time when he was debating Abdullah Atam. And secondly, Adnan Bhai, something very interesting. It is not my point. Somebody mentioned this and that was an amazing point. He said that in the Quran, we have the debates of the prophets. For example, Ibrahim alayhi salam debating somebody in Surah Al-Baqarah. Debate ends with 2 minutes. With 2 minutes, فَبُهِتَ الَّذِي كَفَرَ. Right? Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, Christians from Najran, they came to debate him. Okay? And when they were not getting on any point, they were given the invitation for Mubahala. Finished. Debate finished. Yes. Okay? They did not have the courage to do Mubahala with the Prophet of Allah. But in the case of Mirza Ghulam Qadyani, first of all, debate was happening for 15 days. Okay, that's not a big issue, no problem. It can go long at that time. He was doing in the writing form. We don't take that as a point, as a negative point. But guess what? There was no ending. And Mirza Ghulam Qadyani actually surrendered. And then eventually he said, okay, now Allah has given me another way of deciding the debate. And that is, whoever is a liar, he will die within 15 months. And now we all know Abdullah Atham did not die in 15 months. And then he said, as usual, oh, Abdullah Atham has repented in his heart. And Abdullah Atham is saying, I did not repent. I am Christian as usual. And guess what, Adnan bhai? Mirza said, okay, if in this entire 15 months, are you saying that you never ever had any, any, you can say, inclination toward Islam? Are you saying this? Take an oath. He said, take an oath. He said, look, I'm a Christian. We do not take oaths. And then somebody responded on the behalf of Abdullah Atham, a Christian. He said, Mr. Mirza Ghulam Qadyani, how about if you eat the pork and then you make the statement that I'm a Muslim? Because if you will eat pork, you are basically negating yourself. So he said, okay, are you saying to him that you first negate your Christianity and then come for the debate? Doesn't make any sense. So the reason I mentioned this point, this is relevant, Adnan bhai, in this discussion, that this is how Mirza Ghulam Qadyani's entire career was. There was nothing conclusive at all, ever, ever.